what it dooski, DUN, your favorite yapper, and
Your food lover here, Candy.
today we're back at Lasca Grill. Now, the last time you saw us, we were at a Korean barbecue spot, but today we at a Brazilian steakhouse. And let me just ramble for a second here, because I didn't grow up around some barbecue in my day.
Oh.
And Candy here is Jamaican, so you know she been out here around some barbecues. Jamaican barbecues be hidden, baby.
Yes.
American barbecues, whether it was Memphis, whether it was Texas, whether it was St. Louis, whether it's Kansas City, barbecue is in my veins. So trust me when I say that Lasca Grill is one of the best barbecue spots I done ever had in my life.
Wow.
10 out of 10 before we even start eating.
Okay. Wow. That's really high.
Look,
and
high praise for a reason.
She doesn't give 10 out of 10s like that. So for her to say 10 out of 10, it really hits the spot, which I mean, it does. Might be maybe like the best spots in Korea, I might say.
If you're in Dongtan, if you're in Gyeonggi for any reason, if you're in Seoul for any, basically if you're not like north of the border, if you're not in Jeju, you need to come here, and we're gonna tell you about it all day today. Everything on the menu is worth it.
It is. It's not one thing I would say, don't try it, don't eat it. Eat it and get more. Get seconds, get thirds, get as much as your belly can handle.
Let me break it down for them. So,
all right,
when they give you the placemat, right, it shows you a little bit of what you're gonna be getting, right? Now we got everything here. We got your spicy chicken. Ooh. We got your rump roast. Yes. We got your top cut sirloin. We got your bottom cut sirloin. Ooh. You got some samgyeopsal on you if you're picky and you want to make sure you get that Korean flavor in your body, right?
Yep.
We also got some pineapple there as your dessert.
Oh.
Now that's just the main course. But we some meat lovers. I'm also gonna tell you about the buffet that they got over there. So come with me real quick. You stay right here before they start serving us. Let me show you something real quick.
All right.
So come with me real quick. So as you can see, Lasca Grill. We got your veggies, we got your kimchi, we got your lettuce, we got your mixed greens, we got some pasta salad for you. We got all the little veggies to make sure that you're getting your vitamins and your minerals. We got some sauces for you, got some extra sides, accoutrement. We got some fruits, we got some extra sauces for you. We got some candy, because it's Halloween. We got you some bop if you want some rice in your system. Then we got us some fried rice. We got us some beef stroganoff. Got you some pasta. Got you some more soup. Listen, if you ain't much of a meat eater, right? If you're like, I don't know if I can eat all that meat, come in your sides for you. Me though, I'm here for the meats. But if you want some extra carbs in you, not only they got some chips for you, they got the bread with the toaster. With the come here. With the toaster. Get you some toasted bread with your meats, with the butter, with the jelly. And then to wrap the whole meal up, get you some coffee to go with it, right? Get you that Americano. I know you love your Americanos. Get your Americano right here, bro. But like I said, that ain't what I'm focused on today. Today, it's all about the meats. It's about that sangria. It's about that steak. So we finna go ahead. We finna eat that up. Watch. We started a little early with some sangria. Now, we do remember to always drink responsibly. And we are being responsible because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
a little heavy there.
A little heavy there.
Cheers to good food and good company.
Cheers.
Okay, just as I remembered it.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Oh, and here comes the man himself. Hola, cuñado. ¿Cómo estás? Oh. So sausage, we're gonna start her off with the sausage. So first we started off with a little sausage.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little sausage. Now we're gonna be respectful and not just eat it with our hands like savages. You remember when you see people eating sausages with their hands?
Just barehanded.
Just barehanded. It begins.
It's a big sausage.
Now, speaking of sausage, you know how I love my sauces. Now, this is an American classic, but we don't got the license for it, so I ain't gonna tell you what it is. But you won't be hunting for it for too long if you know where to find it. Get you a little kiss of that. Get you a little kiss of that. Oh, of course. Now, like I said, I grew up around a lot of different barbecues. Your Mexican barbecues, your old school African American barbecues out south. Love a good Southern barbecue. Memphis barbecue, St. Louis barbecue, Texas barbecue. Americans are very competitive about their barbecue. Pork ribs or beef ribs?
Ooh. Because like beef, you don't get the beef ribs like as often compared to like how pork ribs are easily accessible. So I guess pork because it's more easy to get, but a good beef rib is good.
Now, for me, I love a good beef rib. I don't know what it is. It hits a little better for me. Just we've been in Korea, I got into lamb ribs and let me trade that lamb. Y'all doing something with that lamb right there. But now, as a Jamaican, what was barbecues like for you growing up?
I don't know. You have your jerk chicken, jerk pork, escovitch fish, anything that you put on a grill, you put on a grill. Not so much goat as much because it's more like we have more of the curry goats, manashwata, which is a goat soup. But for me, anytime I see a grill and I smell the jerk seasoning, it sends me.
Samgyeopsal. See, they throw in a little Korean just for y'all, baby. Some samgyeopsal for you. I'll take one of that.
I'll take one as well.
Thank you. Now look at how they seared that. Look how it's all crispy. Look how pretty she is.
It's pretty.
Look, she got an Instagram filter on in real life.
Hashtag no filter.
Oh my God. She woke up like this. Always do one time without the sauce just to be respectful.
And her natural beauty. That's good.
Now you hit it with a little bit of that hunting sauce. Just like that Miley Cyrus song, it's the best of both worlds. You know? The American sauce with the Korean samgyeopsal, just oh my God! Listen, I'm living life right now.
I'm just happy with my little food heaven here.
I mean, yes, tan delicioso.
Was that A1? No.
No. There was no A1.
This is Ace Plus.
This is Ace Plus. If we can show the names, I'll reveal. So this is Ace Plus. It's not A1. That's my only thoughts on it. If they want to sponsor me, it's not A1. And our favorite sauce is an American staple. It's that Hunt's. Now, Hunt's is mainly known for their ketchup.
That's true. Yeah.
But they barbecue sauce. There's no Sweet Baby Ray's. But not everything can be Sweet Baby Ray's. It gets the job done. Oh, and then they also got that Tabasco sauce. Now, as a hot sauce connoisseur, not a big fan of Tabasco.
So which one? So which sauce would you?
Well, of course, there was Crisco, there was Louisiana, there was Tabasco. I put all of those in the same tier. Didn't like them that much.
Okay.
Give me some Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, Frank's is really good. Yeah.
Listen, American staple, Frank's Red Hot. It's probably why my stomach messed up now, because I used to drink that stuff like water back when I was a kid. Literally, I would have a bottle of hot sauce and I would be drinking it. Don't ask me why. Strange kid. I know.
I want to ask you why, actually.
I can't explain the things I used to do as a kid. There was one time
Curiosity.
I just liked the taste.
Oh, all right. For like me growing up, I had more of it's a Scotch bonnet, pepper sauce, Grace. You know, Grace is probably in almost every Jamaican household. So the Grace brand. So yeah, I know my dad would always get the Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. So that was his hot sauce.
I see you. I see you. You remember when people started going crazy with the hot sauce? You had like the ghost pepper hot sauce. And oh my God.
It's like I get it, but at the same time, I feel like they went too overboard with the hot sauce.
Meat's back on the menu. Garlic steak. Okay, we gotta show this one off.
Too creamy. I love garlic very much.
Like that? Oh, okay.
I like garlic very much, so this is why I had to get two of this one here.
Now, this is your garlic steak, right?
You can just smell it.
It wafts. It wafts in front of you. Now this one, like I said, you don't really need no sauce for this one because it's already sauced up for you.
The meat's so tender when you just your knife just glides like butter through this one.
Candy could never be a vampire because she would go insane without eating garlic.
Yeah. I had to find a cure to get garlic in my life if I was a vampire.
Now we're gonna try the ace. I'm gonna put that ace out there one time for the one time.
All right.
Give me a nice little swizzle whirl in there. So good. Listen, I am not the garlic head that you use, but even I can acknowledge when something just hits in the right way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Listen, him over there, he knows what I mean. What I used to really worry about when we first started coming here was like, because like buildings turn over in Korea like quick. Even something that's like hitting amazing can just disappear on it. And so every time we would come here, because we would pick like bad times to come here, they're just like, oh snap, I don't know how they gonna do it. And they still here. After the years, they still here. It puts a smile on my face. Now, we love to see people succeed. You know what I mean?
But we also never came during like
Busy
their
time.
time. Yeah.
No, we never came during busy times. Like I said, we always pick the worst times.
Just wait. Who wants to wait for good food?
Asking the real questions here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I will wait to come here, but if I knew a better time to come back and come right in and die, I'll choose that one.
Valid. Well, listen, everybody. Valid. Now, back when I was a kid, kids couldn't do much during the barbecue. You know, we had to sit at the kids' table.
True.
But like,
Because we can get near that. Bye.
could get near enough time. So, what did your family have y'all doing to fill time?
Let's see. For us, like we would like help like clean up stuff or set up things. Like we had set the table, I was at the table. You know, when I was younger, my older sisters would like get like the heavy dishes and stuff, and I help them set the table and like get the serving spoons, forks, and stuff like that for whatever dish that we're having. So yeah, that's what we usually do. How about you?
They just put us on game consoles.
Oh.
Little boys, little girls, little indies, everybody was like, no, y'all go play the game. So everybody used to be playing on my goddamn games.
Oh wow. Yeah, we were awesome. We put to work.
Yeah,
We put to work.
But yeah, no, it's a different kind of experience because, like, for the Korean barbecue spot, usually we do the cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're barbecuing back home, you know, we usually ain't got to work.
Yeah, I mean, or you had that one person.
Spicy chicken.
Oh, let's go. We're getting some spicy chicken, y'all.
That sauce is good.
Got that sauce in there. Let me get two of that.
Yeah, we'll rotate.
하나 더. So you switch from Spanish to English to Korean to Spanish, then throw everybody off. All right.
First.
So you can get a nice little snapshot of that.
Yes. And that sauce is really saucy. And that's our sauce cream here.
Listen,
I see why she got two.
listen, you gotta keep it saucy.
Oh, yes. It's easily goes.
It's a nice spice.
Yeah.
It's a sweet spice.
It's a flavorful spice.
There's a-
So there's some spice that's just hot. No flavor.
like we
or
were talking
anything.
about, like those peppers and stuff.
Yeah, but with this one, it's like it's a nice kick.
Oh, it's a very nice thing.
Yeah.
It's a super kick.
Yeah. But it's a nice kick. It's not like overwhelming. I like spicy stuff, so this hits.
Listen, Lord above.
Oh, and the skin has a nice crisp
Listen,
to it too.
this is what we mean when we say barbecue. Because like a good barbecue chicken back in the States is just like this. It's not just like this, but it's just like this. It's not as sweet with the barbecue glaze, but it
True.
gives you that kick. And it just makes you remember what it's like to eat, to enjoy, to
Savor.
savor. Thank you. This is why I bring her, because words are sometimes
Escaping.
escape.
That's just why I bring. That's why I go with her. You know, she is my English editor. Ooh.
You know you gotta get me. You know you gotta get me. Oh, you know you gotta give me one more. I'm not supporting the word. How about some else? Poquito. So he's Brazilian. And most Brazilians that I know speak Portuguese and Spanish. So that's why I'm speaking Spanish. But he's a which is bad because when it comes to Portuguese, I speak nothing.
Okay.
It's that last bite.
Okay.
It lights up my soul. You remember Katy Perry Fireworks before she got canceled?
Yes.
Where like she like opened up her jacket
Yeah,
and she
that
was
was good.
fireworking out of her chest.
Yeah.
That's how it felt with that last bite. All right, we got some more steak for you. Some more steak to salivate over. Oh, we getting even more steak. This is just so beautiful. I might cry. You might think that I'm exaggerating, but no, I'm literally overwhelmed right now. It's so good.
It really is.
All right.
As you can see, I'm not talking much because I'm just savoring every taste.
What did I tell y'all last time we was on camera? What did I tell you? When the food's so good, you can't even yap. You just gotta. That's what I'm talking about right now. So this one's without sauce. Don't judge me.
It's a big piece. She's speechless. As she should be. This is so good.
Man, you remember the bankhead dumps?
Yes.
Oh my god.
A little bit more of the
Oh, which one? Which one?
hunter.
The hunter. The honey eggs and the sauce. Listen, there are some people who are a little bougie, a little snobby. I'm not one of them. If you can't get your sweet baby raised, get you some hunts. I will never judge you for eating hunts.
With having good meat, with good drinks. It's a beautiful day.
I love it so much.
I see. You have that oil.
We were talking about the glove. Oh yes. Rump. Let's get that rump roast going, baby. Oops. Thank you. Thank you. No. I'll do one just on the safe side. Be on the safe side. Might be bothered later on, boy.
Thank you. Right. Ah, yes.
So you can see what we just got. We got the rump roast right here. Different cut of meat. Same end result. Deliciousness.
Tasty, juicy, tender.
Oh my God.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, baby.
We are ready, yes.
We are ready. We was just talking about rump steak.
Literally.
Oof.
Spoke it up.
Gracias. Para ti, you say de nada.
De nada.
Yeah. Listen, free Spanish lessons, all right?
It's Korean.
I know he's Korean. Don't yell at me. I know these things. The sangria has not messed me up yet. I promise you.
You sure?
He said gracias to me. I was like, why are you saying gracias, baby? You're serving me. Exactly. He's like, thank you for getting some rump steak. I'm like, bro, too much pressure.
There's some good rump though.
Oh my God, it's so good. There's like only 2 other rumps that I can think of that are better than this.
All right.
And I can't eat either one of those.
Oh, all right.
Man.
Oh,
Perfection?
yes.
Don't
That
even eat the sauce, right?
Yeah, that last bite just hit different.
I think that's the best part about the barbecue experience, right? Because you get the fat,
Yes.
and the fat it coats your mouth. It lets the flavors all mix. And unlike a watery or a viscousy kind of taste, it just
Okay.
like it just stays there. And almost like it builds up. Listen, I'm philosophizing about being fat, all right? I ain't get this big back for a reason. But no, the added effect of the sangria definitely helps. But like all of the food seasoned well, you add in the sauces make it even better.
The pineapple cleanses the palate for your next round of meat.
Oh yeah,
which
because it
is
does it in
nice.
rounds. Very good point. So the best part about Lasca Grill, you will get filled up, but it's almost an inviting being filled up because it's like you don't serve yourself. No, baby, they bring it around to you. It's very consent oriented. They'd be like, "Would you like another slice?" And you'd be like, I don't know if I would like another slice. I'll hold off on this one. You get to pick. You get to choose. You don't get just food shoved down your mouth like a trough. You're not an animal. They offer it to you. They're like, "Hey, baby, here's some garlic steak. Here's some spicy chicken. What are you in the mood for?" And they just keep coming around with it. Now, you do gotta wait.
Yeah.
You gotta wait.
You do have to wait.
But
The wait's worth it.
it's worth it. It's always worth it.
And the pineapple's always sweet here.
Always sweet.
It's like they know how to pick good pineapple all the time.
And it's juicy.
Yes.
Oh. That's all I can say. Oh. So we was talking earlier, right? We was talking earlier about barbecues, and that got me thinking of like little festivities and stuff.
Okay.
And I ain't really seen too much of them like this in Korea. You remember Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes. I've never been.
You never been to Chuck E. Cheese? If you didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese, did you go to Dave & Buster's?
Yes.
So Dave & Buster's, if you don't know what that is, I'll let Candy tell you a little bit about Dave & Buster's. What you got?
So basically, when you go to Dave & Buster's, not only you can play different games there, but you can also have good food there too. So it's something for everyone.
They got this one arcade shooter, House of the Dead 2. Forget the first one, House of the Dead 2.
She's a sucker for sequels, so
Listen, like sucker for a sequel. Best game ever. We're talking about voice acting that I had to protect the life cycle. Literally, worst voice acting game in the world, which makes it the best. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. 5 bags of popcorn and 2 joysticks, just because.
wow.
But no,
2 joysticks?
2 joysticks, just so both people can play.
So I was gonna say so kind of you to give 2.
But no. Talking about food when we talk about yes.
Bring that over.
What's this one again?
Top sirloin.
So we got our top sirloin after we ate the rump.
Okay. And if you need any like specific one, just let me know.
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
So here's that picture of top sirloin. But yeah, no, speaking of like good food, best hot wings at like a commercial franchise comes from like Dave & Buster's. I'll stand on business on that one.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
You know, if Everland wanted to make some extra money, they could always do hot wings. Everland. When we go to Everland this year, we don't need some hot wings. You hear me?
With sauce.
Mm.
If you do. Everland.
Oh my God. This top steak,
Yeah.
it's immaculate.
It is. Tender, juicy, flavorful, everything.
It reminds me of that Dame Drops video. It's just like, oh my damn. It's just so good.
It is. Yeah.
Oh my God. The joy. I love meat so much.
It's just pure happiness and bliss here.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Saw you struggling there, so.
Oh. Oh. You want to go some more?
Yeah.
Oh, look at her. Just, yeah. Not even hesitant.
No?
Yes. You need that. I need that. Mm. Ooh. Is he gonna cut it in half on us? Oh no.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. What?
Ooh. So juicy.
Thank you so much. Oof.
So juicy.
So juicy.
Juicy.
Excuse me. Juicy fruit. My gosh.
Oh yeah. Look at that beauty.
Look at that
Look
beauty.
at that beauty.
We ain't showing you no more like the zoom in. We already showed y'all the zoom ins. Y'all got to get your own zoom ins now.
You had to come here.
You got to come here. You got to get your own service treatment. You hear me?
I feel like this should be a part of self-care. Treat yourself.
Mm. OJ the Juice Man never had good verses,
True.
but he did have choruses. If you don't know who OJ the Juice Man is, if you heard of Gucci Mane, you may have heard a song that he did with a dude who was very high pitched. Hey, okay, that guy, right? That's not Waka Flocka, by the way. Waka Flocka Flame is a different guy. No, hey, okay, that guy. That's the OJ the Juice Man, right? And OJ Juice Man, he did have one song that was very popular.
Was it quarter brick?
It was Quarter Brick.
All right.
Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick. Hey, OJ Juice Man, say okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The 2000s were trash, bro. My God.
Fun. In some parts.
They were.
Some of the parts. Can't call it totally bad.
They were trash, bro.
I
Listen.
mean, now reflecting on it, but during that time, the carefreeness,
Oh my God.
being in bliss.
Listen.
I wish I wish I could still be in bliss sometimes.
I was a nerd. I was out here. They're not real rappers.
And
Listen,
I'm just out
your
here
girl-
like, it's a good beat.
Your girl was fussy. You remember Travis?
Travis who?
Travis Porter.
Oh,
Oh my God.
yes. What happened to them?
What happened? 3 dudes, all gone. I don't get it.
They're-
I don't understand how this
I
happens.
don't know how they fell off though. Like they just disappeared. They didn't fall off. They just disappeared. Like they came out with like banger after banger
And then
after
poof.
banger, and then I was like, oh, what happened to them?
Like with Flocka, I understand why Flocka fell off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After a while, you can't listen to Flocka. When he first popped up and he kept getting beat up, true story. Waka Flocka Flame. He would show up to a club to do one of his songs, get beat up, get his chain snatched, go to another club, get beat up, get his chains. That happened like 11 times when he first showed up.
Oh wow.
Like for a thug gangster rapper, he got beat up so much. I was like, how is he gonna have a career after this? And then he did.
Yes. He got his money up. All they do it.
Not yet. Can we get the spicy chicken again?
Sure.
But yeah. I used to listen to him like as like a turn up to go to the club. Like he was on my playlist.
Ole do it.
If you want to pre-game,
Then we
get ready for
party.
the club, his music hit how it's supposed to.
It gave what it needed to
It
give.
did. Cause I was hype and like half drunk, but hype.
Oh no.
So, but then he fell off and yeah, and we're
Oh.
here.
Oof.
Who was your person you listened to when you were like
My
getting ready to
problematic
go
fave?
out? Oh, problematic faves.
Oh no. If I'm going out, it's Flocka.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
If I'm
that's
going out,
what
it's
I was.
Flocka.
Yeah, Flocka gets you right.
Listen, I'm a diehard Tupac stan. To the day I die, I'm gonna be on some Tupac was the best rapper ever. But
But he gave you everything though, Tupac. Like
he really did.
If you wanted to be chill and mellow, he got songs for you.
You want to be political, he got you.
if you want to turn up,
He
he
got
got
you.
you.
If
If
you
you
wanna
want to
tell-
put a hit out on somebody,
He got you. There ain't nothing that Tupac couldn't do.
True.
I'm not listening to Tupac before I go out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Listen, I can't do it. Lo siento. But I can't do it.
Do what?
I can't listen to Tupac before I'm going out, man.
I can't either. I can't.
No, if I'm going out, there's one thing that I gotta hear,
But
and it's "Oh, let's do it," or Grove Street.
hard in the paint for me.
Oh,
Just hearing. I
love
go
them gun
hard
sounds.
in
Love them gun sounds.
Ooh.
I remember.
And then no hands in the club.
Oh,
Mm.
when I was in high school, I did a remix of it.
Oh, you did?
I did a remix of it.
Oh, I was like, oh.
Worst part about it is my classmates heard it
Oh.
and they didn't hate it.
Oh, okay. I was worried. I thought you were gonna say that
My
they were like that was
classmates
trash.
my
Put it
classmates was
away.
terrible,
Never do it
bruh.
again.
They was like, no, I see you. You got to do some more of that. I'm like, I got you.
Oh, but you know,
I ain't had them at all.
but you know another person that was on my turn up list,
Sweat.
Lil Wayne.
Oh, Wheezy, of course. It's Wheezy F Baby, and the F
Yeah.
is for forensics.
It just
It's Wheezy F Baby. The F is for phenomenal.
no ceilings. That's all I gotta say.
Listen.
No ceilings.
And as we look up, where did the ceilings go?
Oh.
My God. Where did they go though?
Mm.
Listen. So as we are winding down on the meat, because the meat is overwhelming us. I need to remind you all that this is in Dongtan 2 though. It's weird that they number their city. Back in America, we don't number cities like that. You get your York and your New York. You get your Philly and then you get your like New Brunswick. which is replacement for Old Brunswick. I ain't know that there was an Old Brunswick.
Yes,
but
yes, I think that's the difference. Like here's numbers, but back in the US it's more like new, old. They use new and old.
But they don't use old that often, G.
They don't, but they only use it to distinguish if both of the cities are popular.
Yeah.
So
But America does this really messed up thing where they'll take a country's name
yes.
and then they'll just completely just destroy the pronunciation. For example, in Ohio, there was a train crash or a train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, except it wasn't East Palestine, Ohio. It was East Palestine.
Oh yes.
Palestine.
I was about to say Stein.
There's places in New Hampshire. Canaan. not Canaan, but Canaan. Or Lebanon. Not Lebanon the country, but Lebanon, New Hampshire. Or Cairo,
Oh yes.
Missouri.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just take a whole city name, bro. I don't know. I know Cairo is not a country. It's Egypt, but hear me out. I don't think there should be a Cairo, Missouri. Hot take. I don't think that Cairo, Missouri should be legal. I don't think you should legally be allowed to have the name Cairo in Missouri for a city's name. I will stand on business about this.
Especially in the state of Missouri.
Especially in the state of Missouri, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
They ran out of ideas.
Think about somebody from Egypt moving to Cairo, Missouri.
The
That is a sin.
disappointment.
That is a sin.
The disappointment they would have.
Oh my God. My God. But no. One of the things I really love about Lasca Grill, going back to this, aside from the fact that they give you such a variety, for the all you can eat, you will get full very fast. But at the same time, while you are getting full, I'll take one. Ooh, it looks so good.
It does.
It just looks so good.
One?
I want to say two, but I know I can only take like one. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Look. Yeah. Oh, it looks so good.
It
Thank you
does.
so much.
Oh, and can I get the garlic?
The garlic steak.
Garlic steak.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
It smells good. It
Yes.
tastes good. It looks good. What can we say to you? I know it's in Dongtan too. I know it's in Dongtan. Take the express bus.
Yeah, make it
Yeah.
a day trip.
Make it a day trip. There's a lotte here.
Yes.
Get on the SRT. I know you. I know you. I know you're watching with your SRT train ticket that you don't use. You be standing up so you don't gotta pay for the I know you. I know you be standing up so you don't gotta pay for a chair. Listen, you ain't doing nothing on a Saturday. Come out to Alaska. Come out to Alaska. Get the spicy chicken. Get the spicy chicken and tell them Dunny sent you. Tell them Dunny brought me here.
And then you get the garlic beef and say Candy sent you.
Listen, I'm not gonna be happy until our names are framed up on the wall. Listen,
Not for
I want pictures of us
Oh, you want
with
gold
like
plated?
with like 7 plates. We talk about the 2 fattest people who ever came in here.
You know what? And I'll wear that title with honor as I continue to eat.
It washes over me.
It does.
It washes over me. It's so good.
Beautiful.
When I talk about joy, listen, I'm a very ebullient person. Effervescently so even. And when I tell you that I'm just overwhelmed by satisfaction
Yeah.
as I devour this,
So good.
I'm not being dramatic when I tell you this. It's so good.
As you see with me, I've been pretty quiet, enjoying the good food. So you know.
The food's so good. Can't be doing all that yapping.
No.
You just got to make that happen.
You gotta be in the moment,
Yeah.
in the present. Be one with the food.
Now it's time for our usual thing where we talk about movies with y'all.
Oh.
And I got to talk to y'all about Joker 2.
Oh,
I'm a very forgiving movie watcher. My least favorite musical of all time was The Greatest Showman. I know it's very popular in Korea, but you're wrong. If you like that movie, you have bad taste. It's a terrible musical. I hate everything about it. And yeah, you'll not see the light of Valhalla if you like that movie.
All right, so
But at least it was a musical. You know what I mean? It was a musical that was like, hey, we are a musical. And so I give it the smallest bit of credit.
well, I went into Joker 2. I didn't know it was going to be a musical of anything.
You didn't know?
I did not know.
Oh no.
I did not know. I watched the first one, so I thought it was just gonna be a continuation, which it was a continuation of the first one, but not in the way I thought it was going to. Because
More like a repeat, but with a musical scene at it every 5 minutes.
facts. So when I first started seeing, I was like, I didn't know this was a musical. The music was good. Not saying anything against the music whatsoever. I mean, they had Lady Gaga. So the music was gonna hit anyway, but for me, I didn't know it was a musical, so
Well, they
it
kept
took me by surprise that
They kept running away from that in the marketing. They'd be like, "Hey, are y'all a musical?" And he's like, "A musical? What even is what's a musical?" Like that was their advertising for like the last 6 months. They were like, "I don't even know what a musical is."
so that's what threw me off guard because from all the trailers they showed, there was no hints of musicals. So
oh.
I'm going as a moviegoer. I'm like, all right, let's see the continuation of Joker 1. And then I hear the song and dance, and I'm like,
Oh.
oh.
But see, you say song and dance, but they didn't even do the dances for real.
There's a little bit.
As somebody who watches a few musicals, the choreo trash.
Yeah,
The song, the problem with a musical, a bad musical. If you don't watch musicals, let mom tell you about it, okay? A musical is like an action movie, okay? Insofar as when you watch an action movie and it gets to a fight scene, right? There needs to be a payoff for that fight scene.
yeah.
If the main character has a fight scene and they end up in the same position after their fight scene, that's a bad fight scene, right? A musical is very similar to that. Musicals, whether they're non-diegetic or they're diegetic, they have to make sure that the stakes are advancing. Things are changing. That's the purpose of the song. Like the song is meant to be like a showy version of, well, we got to do something now. Joker's musicals are literally like, oh, we're singing right now. Oh, okay. Are we done? Cool. And then they sit back down and they stay in the same position for 2 hours.
That was another thing. It dragged.
It drags.
It could have.
It could have cut a lot from that movie.
Yes.
Ooh. Garlic?
Yes.
That's for her. And
You don't want
no. Let me get that.
Just clean it off for you, might as well.
I'll clear off. Let me get some of that top sirloin.
Yeah, so can't leave the meat hanging by itself.
You definitely can. You
I
definitely
be
can.
lonely. I'll give it good company.
She ain't nothing but a mess. Ain't she, folks?
Ah, yay. Ah, you smell that?
I do. It's very strong.
It's the smell of greatness. That's what it is. Smell of greatness. Mm. 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 Oh. Ooh, yes. Mm. I swear they heard me.
They heard you.
added more garlic. Yeah.
But yeah, no. Joker 2, music, it's fine. There are a lot of people that's like, oh, music's so bad. Music is fine. Joaquin Phoenix sang the songs the way I feel like they should have been performed. They just didn't do anything with it. It was a very good amount of singing and good level of singing. They just didn't do anything with it, which is why I give that movie 5 bags of popcorn and a few throat lozenges for their singing voices.
For the singing voice.
If you don't know the 5 bags of popcorn joke, so there's this you remember this, the comedy guys, this dude Tim Heidecker and Greg Turkington, they do a movie podcast / TV show where like every movie gets like 5 bags of popcorn, but like 5 bags of popcorn doesn't mean anything because every movie gets 5 bags of popcorn. Yes.
Oh, that was beautiful. Get your sirloin.
One more piece?
No,
Okay.
I gotta pace myself. Look at her, just tucking it in.
And is it okay to bring the pineapple?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's just beautiful.
I get overwhelmed by it. It just gets smelling so good and tasting so good and looking so good.
Yes. Just joy.
Oh, by the way, Lasca. So we are not on the lamb course, but they do have a lamb course. It's a little bit more expensive. And if you love some lamb, like I love some lamb, I would recommend. At the end of the day, you're gonna get a lot of meat inside of you. So the lamb here, you almost don't get to savor the lamb because you're getting like 8 types of meat in your body before you get the lamb. They also got bacon beef, which is I don't even know how your body is supposed to handle that. Like I feel like that's just like that's you being bullied almost.
Or like you said earlier, maybe it could be the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds.
Beef and pork unite.
They hit that fusion dance one time for the one time.
It's so beautiful.
Ooh.
How you feeling?
I'm hitting the tapping out.
You tapping out?
Tapping out.
Wow. Damn.
It's just so much. Oh. I was at that wall about 10, 15 meat slices ago.
Oh, really?
But I pushed through
I don't think
because the meat's so good.
I don't think I have hit my first wall.
You haven't hit your first wall. Oof.
Well, you do call me what? The black hole.
The black hole.
So I guess I am truly living up to the name because like I'm content. Yeah.
Speaking of the black hole, it's Halloween. If you're a nerd, look up Nightmare. It's this old like VHS, like it's a video based board game. This is for the hardcore nerds. This is not for if you think you're a nerd, but the idea of a video tape board game is too much for you. You're not who I'm speaking to. For the people who that's not a limiting factor for.
I don't qualify for it then. Okay.
Get you Nightmare. Get yelled at by a British dude for Halloween. Why not? They add cinnamon to it, so it's 2 of my favorite things. It's pineapple with cinnamon.
One more piece?
I'm good, baby. I'm
One
good.
for you.
This mug over here talk about one more for me. Look.
Thank you.
One more for me. Oof. Look at that caramelization on there. Look at that caramelization.
Very pretty. If you could smell it right now. They didn't invent that soon, where you could smell
That smell-o-vision, they had that back in the 90s, baby.
But
gotta just
it
get a-
didn't. It didn't. But it.
You gotta scratch and sniff. Look, I'll scratch and sniff for you. Oh, it smells so good. You should be here, but you're not. I'm here for you. And let me tell you, it smells divine, baby.
Yeah, so good. Juicy, sweet.
It's got the cinnamon. It's got the sugar. It's got the cinnamon sugar.
Ah, it's a good way to cleanse the palate. Good way.
You gotta savor it, you know what I mean? You gotta take the small bites. Don't be an American. Don't just shove it in your mouth hole. Like nibble on it. Take a
what?
Take a respectful bite. Chew it up. Don't just swallow it whole.
So keep it cutesy, you're saying?
Keep it demure is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Shouts out to LeBron. Let that sweet, that tangy, that cinnamon roll down your throat.
Such warmth it brings to my heart.
Oh,
This is why I had to get two.
that's why you had to get two. Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Man. Snacking like this, you really start to just like take inventory of it. You know what I mean? Because it's like it'll be easy for me to be like, oh, all of this food is amazing and so forth. And all of the food is really, really good.
Yeah.
But I think what I love about Lasca is it makes you do that calculus in your head. Do I want to eat this or do I want to eat this? Because everything is coming.
True.
And what it does is somebody who loves garlic steak can get all the garlic steak that they can handle, but they know they got to keep room for the top sirloin or the rump roast.
Yeah.
So they can't just
Or
pig
the
out.
spicy chicken.
Or the spicy chicken. You get you a few slices of that samgyeopsal and you start feeling like, I don't know if I am hungry like this. You know what I mean? I'm not a hungry hippo right now on folk. You add in the sangria. All of a sudden, you ain't as hungry as you thought you was, big fella.
Or the sangria washes everything down, making room for more. You know when you hit your sweet spot, like you're not stuffed, you're not yet like full, but you're more than content. That's the sweet spot. But I can't really speak for her on that one. Are you?
The tum tum is satisfied. Estoy muy bien.
Okay.
나는 괜찮아요.
Any other languages you got?
Ugh. I don't know French, and I don't respect that language. So I don't know how to say, I'm good in French.
I'll just say,
Ha That's what you're going to say?
no.
You don't say, ha
No, I was going to say, oui, oui.
Oui, oui. Oui, oui, merci beaucoup, Barrette. I have so many French friends that I'm saying that. I'm like, oui, oui. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Oh, man. You ever get a news alert and you're just like, oh, man, that's crazy. Anyway.
Terrible.
Listen, the news being bleak as it is, I can't care about the news right now. I got other things to worry
You
about.
see why I don't look at it, period.
You don't look at the news?
I don't like the news. I never liked it.
Nobody likes the news. I don't know about it. Wait, let me take that back. I do know some news heads. Carl Diggler, my favorite newscaster. You want to talk about somebody who loves news? There was a TV show about that. The Newsroom. The Newsroom. Oh my God. TV show, Newsroom, right? What if somebody just apolitically loved the news? Not whether it was good news or bad news.
Just news.
Just not if it was left-leaning news or right-leaning news.
Just news.
Exactly. Just imagine somebody that like is like a news junkie. They're reading New York Times. They're subscribed to it.
Ooh.
They're reading Korea Times. They're on the KBS forums. They're tuning into SBS. They're tuning into SBS. They're watching NBC and NBC all the time, right? Just an absolute news junkie. And all the news just washes over them. They don't they hear these stories and they're just like, huh, that's a good bit of news. That's Newsroom. No, Newsroom is about this dude, Jeff Newsroom. He shows up on a college campus. If you're a millennial and you were on Facebook around the 2010s, you definitely saw this clip of some like dude just yelling at people where he's like, America used to be the greatest country in the world, but now it's not. That guy. If you know that clip, you know what I'm talking about, right? It is not a TV show about what if journalism could change the world. It's not about that at all. It is, I want to be clear, this is not a show about journalism. This is a show about the goddamn news. And I'm saying the goddamn news because in the show, they say the goddamn news. It's one word, no hyphen. Jeff Newsroom is a newscaster. He does not do journalism. He just reports the facts.
Okay.
Reports the facts. And as he's doing it, nothing in the world of Newsroom is different than the real world. So the core caveat is reporting on the news doesn't matter. because if you're making this world about what if there was a newscaster who just told it like it was and he reported on the goddamn news. Well, the TV show says nothing would change. The entire world would be exactly the same, except there would be one more screaming, kind of paunchy dude yelling about like, listen, the Democrats are like this and the Republicans are the Republicans. And honestly, I gotta say, the Newsroom is like, the people who like the Newsroom are some of the funniest people to observe. Their politics are funny to observe because they're very big on like this idea of the performance of norms. You know, like, you're a newscaster, you should act like this. You shouldn't be biased. And that idea of like non-biased, non-partisan news, it holds such a grip in the American consciousness. But when you really look at the goddamn news, it doesn't really matter. Like, knowing the news doesn't, like, Candy hates the new.
I hate politics.
Like, the news is bad.
Yeah.
But like, knowing the news and not knowing the news has a net zero impact on her life.
Yeah.
If she knows the news, bleh. If she doesn't know the news,
Bad.
bleh. It doesn't matter. Which is why I say the Newsroom is actually the most important TV show of the last 5 decades, actually.
I was like,
More important than The Wire, more important than MASH, more important than Little House on the Prairie. We're gonna have children of the next generation being like, Grandma, where were you when they were talking about the goddamn news? And I'm like, I don't know where I was, little DeMarquez. I don't know where I was.
I was at Lasca Grill. That's where I was.
Listen, I hope Lasca Grill is around for another 50 years, for another 100 years. I hope there's Lasca Grills in every country in the world. It's so good.
Yeah.
It brings tears to my heart. I wish I had a stomach that could distend. You know what I mean? I wish I had an extra stomach
Oh,
so I could eat more.
okay.
But I am at my limit when it comes to eating right now, you know? I might do a cup of coffee. No, listen. No, don't laugh. Don't laugh. You see what I'm talking about here? Immaturity. This comes from not watching the goddamn movie. Immaturity.
Well,
Churlishness.
I'm gonna enjoy my sangria.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the hell out of the sangria.
Yeah, I'm not a
Listen.
coffee person, so that's why I was.
This whole thing filled with sangria. There's a 30,000 won. Okay?
And as you saw throughout, that we were able to get many glasses for.
Some shit man. Okay? It is this big. No? Samanon. Oh, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me.
We're yelling.
All right, samanon. Why do I think it was some shit? Oh, yeah, that would be 300,000 won.
Yeah.
I'm on my 9th glass of this, okay? I'm not doing math.
It shows. it shows. That's
I'm on
why
my-
I just said many glasses.
I'm on my 17th glass of this. Stop bullying me, okay?
Well, yeah, her math is way off, but you know,
Listen.
as she said,
This is
just say
this is-
30,000. Just say 30,000.
Obek Manon. I'm joking.
I'm gonna take your glass away from you.
No, give it back.
Yes.
No, but seriously. So this one is Samanon, right? And it's 30,000 won, and it's gigantic. And as you've seen throughout the course of our dietary excursion, I filled up my glass quite a few times, and we still got more left over. American barbecue is always going to have like a special place in my heart, whether it's Memphis, whether it's St. Louis. Jamaican barbecue is top tier barbecue. And also in that top tier is Brazilian. So if you can get to a Brazilian steakhouse, I can't recommend Lasca Grill high enough. Like, this is the one that I'm like, hey, come here. Come here. It's worth the trip. You're not doing anything on a Saturday, Jim. You're not doing anything,
Yeah.
Kim June. I see you over there.
And you know you want to get out of Seoul sometimes.
You know you don't want to go to Gangnam and wait at Five Guys for 3 hours. Come on. Bring your butt, bring your booty, bring your bum to Lasca Grill. It's worth every cent, every dollar, every penny, every won, every manon, every ship manon.
That's a big party, sure. but yes, I definitely recommend this place.
10 stars.
Yes.
5 bags of popcorn. 8 slices of steak.
Slices of steak.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yes.
But yeah, you were saying?
Well, you pretty much said everything I wanted to say, but I do recommend coming here. I've been to other ones, but something about here, the service, this is everything in one that makes it like A1, which we don't have, but, but we have Ace Plus.
It makes it Ace Plus.
Yeah, so it's higher than an A. Ace Plus. But I would recommend you getting the sangria, especially if you come with a group of friends. You have the big pitcher, enough to share for the party, you know. And then,
A few times.
yes, a few times. So, yeah, at the end of the day, come to Lasca Grill.
Lasca. Listen, that's all we can tell you. Look, you saw us over here snacking, devouring. If us telling you how good it was, me reeling in my chair didn't tell it to you, I don't know what will.
If my silence and the glow in my eyes didn't tell you,
As she eats her 9th garlic steak,
wasn't that?
it was 20.
It was given more 4.
It was
2.
19 and a half.
Yeah, as you can tell, she had too many sangrias.
think
What?
that that's a fair thing to say.
Why?
I think that's a rude comment for you to make. Anyway, that's what I have to say to you.
It's
But you
fine.
know,
It's all in love.
it's all in love because we both really love this place.
Yes.
It's delicious. It's perfect. It's just you know, I have words in different languages that I can say, but the only word I can really say is perfect.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
And shout out to the cooks who
Shouts out to our chefs.
yes, who,
Shouts
who,
out to our
who have
barbecuers.
prepared this.
Listen, you've had that
Beautiful
uncle with the slide-on sandals,
Have your certain sandal though.
the certain sandal.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. You've had that uncle who know how to barbecue. Move him out the way right now and let Buddy at Lasca Grill cook for you, right? You didn't have to Aja. He didn't cook for you. You didn't have to Ajama. She didn't cook for you. Move him to the side right now, okay?
It's all about.
And come to Lasca Grill, okay?
Yeah. Spend that coin.
Spend that coin.
The coin is worth it.
It is more than worth it.
Yes.
Oof. I ain't got no more space in me though.
All right. Okay.
Woo. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Yes. 10 out of 10.
With the hunts, 11 out of 10. With the Ace Plus, 11 out of 10.
Oh, okay. All right. I was wondering if you're gonna drop it back to 10 out of 10.
No, I want them to sponsor us.